Shalom, shalom, man. We started super late. I'm not gonna lie, I was using the restroom earlier, you know. But we're gonna start in just a moment. All praise to the Most High. We're gonna try to make this one a little bit quicker than last week. We went 3 hours last week. That was not expected, but when you're in the spirit, it just happens. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna try to touch on at least 3 topics, unless brothers and sisters got questions. Because every time I talk about these topics, it's always some commotion, you know what I mean? Especially on Facebook. You don't like my shirt? The Lord's most wanted. The damn devil sees the bullshit. Well, let's just get this thing on the road. Let's start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Do so by Shem Mashiach Yahushai. It's Officer Ayah Shawad out of San Francisco. We're going to be going in the spirit on this couple of topics, controversial topics. And we show improvement, SICARII, history, things like that. We're not Google scholars, we're not Ming scholars up here. So brothers, sisters may disagree with certain things, but at the end of the day, people got to work on their own salvation. And like I said, we're just here to edify the people that want to learn things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Now, all praise to the Most High, Joshua. Tawada, Sister Tanya. Like and share the video. I think I put it up earlier. Actually, I think it's already scrolling at the bottom. Support the ministry. SICARII San Francisco, or SICARII SF, Cash App if you like. Like I said, liking is even better as well. So let's start here. Let me get my ugly face off the camera real quick. 1 second. See how people feel about this. See how I look. 1 second. Uh-oh. History of dreadlocks. People get emotional about their dreads. You know what I mean? So we're going to start with that. And I'm pretty sure people that follow SICARII know how we feel about it. But, we're just going to pair with the Bible and history and see how things go. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to share my screen on different topics, or not different topics, but different springs at, especially the Bible, but I'm just going to read it in reference to that. I'd really appreciate it if you can tell me what disheveled means, because that's one of the words given for locks in the Strongs. Is it? Let's see. Let's look up where locks is in the Bible first and what context you're referencing. I know they spell locks. Okay, locks. LOCKS. Number 6, I'm assuming. Where is it at? This is. Matter of fact, let me pull this up for y'all, because I know. I know brothers like they dreads. This is the word for locks in number 6. Let me go back. Number 6. And this is a Nazarite vow. The locks of the hair. Let's just go here. The Hebrew for locks. Parah. Hair, long hair of head, locks. As disheveled locks. Okay, let's go here. Let's see what it means, because the Strong's doesn't necessarily give you what it means per se. All it says is the hair as disheveled locks. Now, locks doesn't mean dreadlocks. We should know that. We should know that locks doesn't mean dreadlocks. That's a fact. But the brother wants his question answered. Let's go. Let's see what disheveled means. Disheveled. Am I sharing? I think I'm sharing. Oh yeah, disheveled right here. What does it say? He ran one hand through his hair, further disheveling it. Can you run your hair through dreads? I don't think so. Or actually, this is what I want. Make a person's hair or clothes untidy. So if I just have an afro, like let's say I take a Nazarite vow where you can't cut your hair, you're supposed to leave it disheveled, like it says in number 6. We just referenced that, or the verse. It says leave your hair locks, and it says in the Hebrew definition for locks is disheveled. All it means is leave it untidy. It doesn't mean have it twisted down and locked in place. No, that's ridiculous. I never said anything was braids, Linzel. That's not what I'm referencing. I'm just saying if you take the Nazarite vow, you're not supposed to cut your hair. Does it mean you can't braid your hair? Of course not. But you're not supposed to cut your hair regardless, no matter what's going on. But do I know Nazarites that braid their hair? Yeah. Meaning, so it means unkept. Those aren't braids because braids are neat. Of course, it means unkept or untidy. I'm saying it right here. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean for the rest of your tenure of a Nazarite vow. That's ridiculous. Let's go here. Let's go back to Numbers. Oh, here it is. My bad. Let's go back to the Hebrew. Hair, long hair, head, locks, leader. Okay. The hair as disheveled locks. Okay, let's go where locks are mentioned elsewhere. We know Samson. Let's see if it's the same word. No, it's a different word. Judges. And Delilah said unto Samson, Hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me where thou your mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Let's see what this means in Hebrew. Strong's H4253. Malakfa. Braid, lock, plait. A ringlet of hair as gliding over each other. Lock. Okay, let's go here. And let's see what a plait is. Or plait, P-L-A-I-T. A single length of hair or other flexible material made up of 3 or more interlaced strands, a braid. That's what Samson had. He had 7 braids. You know what I mean? But we just read that disheveled means untidy or disordered. A man with long disheveled hair. It's just not combed. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Do I think Nazarites shouldn't comb their hair? Absolutely not. They should comb their hair. Zeal. So she braided his braids. She braided his locks. Locks means, let me go back. Locks. Lock of hair, actually. Let me go to lock of hair. A lock of hair is a piece or pieces of human hair that are usually bunched or tied together in some way. Let me go down. Let's give another. Well, this is actually. What is a lock of hair? Locks, also known as dreadlocks, or just dreads. Well, this isn't it. This is not it. Because the Hebrew says plait. So let me just go back to plait, actually. Because that's a modern nonsense. Plait. A single length of hair, which means if I have an afro and I just pull down my a lock of hair, it's just a strand of hair, that's it. But locks in the Bible has 2 different definitions, like we read. One is for the Nazarite vow, disheveled hair means you don't keep it tidy or it's unkept, like you said. And the locks that Samson had is braids. So, yeah, all praise to the Most High, Zeal. Like I said, it's all to the Spirit. Like I said, a lot of brothers, and I won't say sisters too, but a lot of brothers get more emotional over their dreads and everything else. But listen, I'm going to get into the history of it as well. So just you wait if you're listening. Because we know a plait is a braid. Like, this is just plain. Samson didn't have dreadlocks. Dreadlocks wasn't our custom. That's what I'm going to get to next. I'm going to pull that up right now. But that's what I started to do, actually, before he asked that question. So let's go to the history of dreadlocks, like I was about to go into. Ancient origins. The origins of dreadlocks can be traced back to ancient cultures around the world. The earliest written evidence of dreadlocks dates back to between 2500 and 1500 BC. The god Shiva and his followers are described as Jata, meaning wearing knots or of tangled hair. You know what I mean? They are also found among ancient Egyptians, Buddhists, monks in India, Maori warriors in New Zealand. The actual Maori is Japhets and Maasai tribes in East Africa, for example. For these cultures, dreadlocks were often a sign of a spiritual connection, wisdom, and belonging to a community. That's the main thing. The timeline, 2500 to 1500 BC, which the Israelites weren't even around at that time. You know what I mean? We were still in Egypt as a nation, quote unquote. You know what I mean? So we left out of Egypt, according to our estimation, as far as the Exodus goes, around 1200 BC. So from 70 people to the innumerable multitude, as far as what, 1 million plus people in the wilderness in 400 years or so in Egypt. So however long it took us to get that number, we weren't wearing dreads. The heathen were wearing dreads. Based on this information. Look at this ugly ass dude. Look at this nasty stuff. Look, it's crazy. I'm gonna show you something else. More proof that the heathens having dreads. I think I had it up. Let me see. Here it is. Got the same picture on here. Where's it at? Let me pull up the Bible real quick. Since we are about the Bible, let's go here. Proverbs 3:31. Envy now not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. That's the self-evident information that we go to. And also, Exodus 'Cause let me see. Oh, my bad. I wasn't sharing the screen. Select. Oh no, it's Jeremiah. Duh. Burnt. Jeremiah 10. And we know we use this for more of like the Christmas verse, but the main verse is verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So we know this is tied into all the customs of the heathen. And this has to be including dreadlocks. You know why? Because they had dreadlocks before we were a nation. That's just self-explanatory. You know what I mean? And when it says he put a difference between us and the Egyptians, right? Let's see what the Egyptians did. As a matter of fact, that's why I still wanted Exodus 11. Yeah, Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Yahweh doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. So he put a difference between us spiritually, in reference to favor, obviously, our customs. And they were wearing dreads in Egypt, because we just read that it was around 2500 to 1500 BC. We were in Egypt still. And even before that, we weren't a nation. So let me go here. Let me go to the Wikipedia article about dreadlocks. They had that same ugly photo right here. You see this dude? Oh, this is a Cree chief. Nasty work. Excuse me. This is what I wanted. According to Shiro, in the Encyclopedia of Agricultural History, dreadlocks date back to ancient times in various cultures in ancient Egypt Egyptians wore locked hairstyles and wigs appeared on bas reliefs, statuary, and other artifacts. Mummified remains of Egyptians with locked wigs have also been recovered from archaeological sites. Archaeological sites, meaning what? They had dreads before us. We're not supposed to be wearing dreads because heathens do it, especially the damn Egyptians. This is what I really wanted to get to, actually. This, oops, this on the side right here. This picture, these are Japhites, ancient Japhites. You see? Proving that the Japhites were melanated people before the white man came. Let's read this excerpt. Young boxers with long dreadlocks depicted on a fresco from Akrotiri, modern Santorini, Greece, 1600 to 1500 BC. So the Japhites, who were a nation before us, as far as the Israelites go, they had dreadlocks in Greece. These are heathens. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to be like heathens. We're supposed to be clean. We're supposed to be holy, separated. 1500 BC, we were still in Egypt. We weren't a nation as of yet, per se. Let me go back to the actual document, or excuse me, the information. You see, it says right here, other earliest known possible depictions of dreadlocks date back to as far as 1600, 1500 BC in the Minoan civilization. We know the Minoans are the ancient Greeks, the original Japhites of Europe. Centered in Crete, now part of Greece, frescoes discovered in the Aegean island of Thera, modern Santorini, depict individuals with long braided hair or long dreadlocks. Another source describes the hair of the boys in the Acrotini, the boxer fresco, as long tresses, not dreadlocks. So it could just be singles, like black people like to wear. You know what I mean? Tresses of hair is defined as common dictionary as braided hair, braided plaits, or long loose hair of curls. So they wore braids as well. You know what I mean? But this particular source says is dreadlocks. But either way, even if they didn't wear dreads, we know it existed before us as a nation. What say that? Are you going to wear dreads? And even the cleanliness of dreads is just, let me look it up actually. I don't want to speak out of turn. It's crazy they pulled up. This dreadlocks dirty. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. We have brothers that cut their dreads in SICARII, and sometimes they just cut it all off. You know what I mean, which is easier. But other people, they they comb their dreads out. You know what I mean? When they comb their dreads out, man, it looks very gross. Because if you know how dreadlocks work, or when you lock your hair, you're locking it in place so it doesn't, the hair doesn't shed. You know what I mean? That's why every time I get braids, you see, I got braids right now. My braids just kind of getting there where I need to take them out and get rebraided. You know what I mean? But the point is, when I take my braids out, when I pick my hair out, as far as to an afro, hair is attached to the pick because my hair was shedding underneath. You know what I mean? So just imagine when you lock your hair in place and it doesn't shed, there's all that dead hair, being locked in place and it doesn't get to shed. That's when sometimes people's dreads be stinging. You know what I mean? Obviously, people wash their dreads for the most part, but it's still dead hair. It's not healthy. You're locking it in at the tip, not allowing your scalp to breathe first and foremost. And secondly, the hair is dying and shedding while it's locked in place. So why would you want that, unsanitary practice on you? You know what I mean? But hey, people going, like I said, work out their own salvation with the dread aspect. Oh, that camera look fuzzy. It's crazy. Oh, it says I'm at 480. That's crazy. Damn. Let me see. Yeah, it says on a 480 resolution. That was trash. Okay, I think we good. A little bit better, but Tanya Harad, 176 strings of hair should shed per day. Strings? You mean? What do you mean strings? Because 176 doesn't seem like a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure where you got that number from. But I do agree. Your hair should be shedding every day. Just how the cliche is when you go to sleep, your hair and nails grow, which is probably true. But your hair grows every day. Like that's why people get trims and things like that as far as their beard or, with your lawful haircuts. We want to look clean and things like that. But for the most part, when you lock your hair in place with dreadlocks, you're not allowing the refreshing process. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on with the dreads. That was quicker than I would assume because nobody's in the chat opposing it, obviously. So let's you were told by a beautician. All right, well, hey. If she's an Israelite, then I'll take her word for it. I'm not opposed to it, like I said, because I definitely know our hair sheds daily, like for sure. I just didn't know that was just an exact number, you know what I mean? So it's all good. I appreciate the information. So let's talk about the next topic. All right, let me ask y'all, should I talk about the Sabbath next? Or Negro onlys? Or what's a hot topic? Or a controversial topic, not a hot topic, but a lot of people disagree with the lunar Sabbath, which, we'll go into it in a second. But I actually just had to get on a Negro only on our comment page, or comment section of our page, because the dude's just color struck. That's the problem with Negro only people. They're color struck. You know what I mean? They'll tell me Bob Marley's an Israelite, but his dad's white. But guess what? He has all the features and texture of hair as a quote unquote melanated black man. But that's the problem. You know what I mean? But like I said, I want to know what y'all want to do or what topic, Sabbath or Negro onlys, before we continue. Any takers? Sabbath or Negro only doctrine? I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute to decide. I heard of WFILLONIS this is the other day about wearing pants and told her she would go to Lake of Fire. She doesn't start wearing. What? If she doesn't start wearing pants? Oh, you mean stop wearing pants? You probably mean stop wearing pants. Oh, start wearing dresses. Is that correct? Well, I know for a fact a lot of Israelites teach that wearing pants is a sin. Um, and obviously, SICARII doesn't teach that, which, no shade to anybody else, but we go to the Hebrew a lot. So let's go to the Hebrew. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Give me 1 minute, actually. So I'm going to step away for just a brief second. What do you mean? You don't think it was mean we don't wear tunics? Some of our brothers wear tunics, long garments. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we're in America, and we fly out here, especially cigar. We like to dress to impress. We're in the modern times. You know, we're not like Arabs that wear tunics everywhere. But sometimes if we really down with their culture, they're gonna wear it, and their culture wears it on a daily basis. So, but in all actuality, us in America, we have our own quote unquote culture in reference to our style of dress, things like that. But huh? I thought the pants thing was doing too much. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. The pants thing was doing too much. I don't get it. What are you talking about? We'll go into this verse in a second. Oh, you're with us with women not having to wear dresses. I mean, it's up to their husband if they're married, obviously, but in reference to just generally saying it's a sin to wear pants, we're going to go into the verse, into the Hebrew. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. That's the key word. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination to the Lord thy God. And you know what's ironic? The word for man here is the same. Let's go into the Hebrew. Gabar. Outline of biblical uses: man, strong man, warrior, emphasizing strength or ability to fight. And we know that's going into the proper word for man, obviously, is what my name is, Ayash. That's the Hebrew word for man as well. But this word for man is going into a warrior, which is what we reference all the time. A warrior's garment. Women aren't to be warriors. Women aren't to have the ability to fight in Israel's army. We want our women at home, safe and sound, not out there sniping people and being lioness, like I was referencing on my Facebook page a couple days ago, being some type of secret operative trying to infiltrate some type of terrorist group. Um, you know what I mean? Because Gabar is different from Ayash, obviously. So let's read this now that understanding's on the record. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a warrior, neither shall a warrior put on a woman's garment, for thou it is was abomination to the Lord. That's what it's going into. That's the only thing that makes sense. Now, obviously, people have their own interpretation of that verse when they're talking about pants. You know what I mean? That's, whatever. They were taught that or they have that understanding. But that's not what we teach. But let's see. Ancient. Let's go. What is it? Let me see. Let me go back. Let's see what we were wearing back then. Let me stop sharing this. I just put up ancient Near East garments. Ancient Near East garments. See what it says or see how it looks? Everybody's pretty much wearing the same thing. Ancient Near East. I don't know who these people are. Matter of fact, that's not a good picture. Who is some damn bald caveman. But yeah, it's damn near the same. I think these are Egyptians, things like that. But we pretty much wore all the same type of garments. There were no pants back then, so it can't be talking about pants. You know what I mean? Where's that picture of the Shemites in the there's like a picture of 4 different people. I think it was the Syrians, the Israelites, and some other person. It's not this one. Man, where's it at? Does it show? See, this is an Assyrian, I believe. The ball had beards, things like that. I don't know if I can find it. This is kind of like an impromptu search, but the gist of the story is men and women wore the same things back then. So what we understood to be a warrior's garment is obviously different. They have this couple of iron patches on, steel helmet, sword, bow and arrow. You know what I mean? So that's just simple. But I know I asked y'all a question, what topic to go into. We're going to go into the Sabbath, since that's a controversial topic. You know what I mean? Because plenty of people have an issue with the lunar Sabbath. What we keep it at school at SICARII. But like I said, people's understanding is their understanding. You can't fault them having a separate understanding from us. Because like I said, as long as they're keeping it, as long as they're doing what they need to do, there's no issue. You know what I mean? It's kind of cold up here, I ain't gonna lie. No problem, Joshua. Where do I want to start? Man, I should have been on my other laptop. I have other notes on there. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let me pull this other laptop. Oops. Slovakia. Man, I wish I had my other laptop up, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. All right. Let's start with the Exodus. Let me share my screen. Do we have a group in St. Louis? Yes, sir. Hit the email. Join at SICARII.camp if you want to inquire about joining, or just linking up. You know what I mean? It's all good. Join at SICARII.camp. Somehow get in contact with you, and you can link up with the brothers in St. Louis. Like I said, if you want to join, do the work with them in the future. We're building up St. Louis. We're building up everywhere. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to tell us to come certain places. Come to this city or come to this city. If it's a small city, like Chief always says, if it's in like Alabama or Arkansas, there's brothers in Arkansas actually. I know WFI is out there for sure. I'm pretty sure GMS is out there. But if you want SICARII to come to certain places that we're not at, like those smaller cities, you know what I mean? More than likely, it's not going to happen. Especially as in chief or deacon, like they're not going out there, like they're not doing it. So the best bet is if it's the spirit of the Most High, the will of the Most High, you join SICARII, build up your own area, and then we'll make a visit, maybe, if that's the case. You know what I mean? St. Louis wasn't on the map at first. Now there's, I think, 4 or 5 brothers in St. Louis. St. Louis was not around for a while, actually. So brothers just got to build up their own area. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you want to be in SICARII, that's the best bet. But if you're just out there just winging it and just watching videos and, hey, come over here, like, no. Like, no offense, but brothers be fans, like, for real. Like, you just want to meet somebody in person. Just, oh, he was here. Like, nah, bro. We out here to do the work. You know what I mean? If you're a fan, for sure, you can just like and share the videos. Teach it to your family if that's the case. But just to show up and meet you in person, like, nah, bro. Like, a lot of brothers be on that for real. And that's not how this goes. We go into hot spots. We go into major cities, major traffic areas. You know what I mean? We're trying to get this word out to as many people as possible. That's why, Chief go to the Super Bowl events. Chief will go to Chicago because we got to camp in Chicago, obviously. We got to camp in Detroit. We got to camp in New York. We got to camp in Miami. Obviously, he's in Atlanta. We got to camp in Dallas. We got to camp in the Bay. We got to camp in San Diego, LA area, Seattle, where Deacon's at. You know what I mean? So if this is a random area that we're not at, guess what? More than likely, Chief's not just going to go there just because. No. If there's brothers there that's under the banner of SICARII, hey, we're gonna do it for the most part. St. Louis will probably be on the map in the future as far as being officially, doing their own camps and things like that. But as of right now, they still got to build up, even though we have brothers out there. You know what I mean? So I don't mean to go on a rant, but let's do this breakdown on the Sabbath. Let's see. Oh, I was supposed to share my screen. My bad. Oh yeah, no problem, Chudo. Exodus 16:23. Matter of fact, let me start up top. because this is when we first came out of Egypt. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. So the key word here, the 15th day on the second month. You know what I mean? So it's not going off a Gregorian calendar. The 15th day, when is the new moon or the month start? We know for a fact. Well, a lot of people don't say this, but we believe the moon starts with what? Or should be the month starts with what? The new moon. That's what it says in SICARII as well. The moon is a sign of feast, and a month is called after her name. The new moon represents the beginning of the month. So that's why it says the 15th day of the second month. So the 15th day from the new moon. So let's go down here when we were told to keep the Sabbath for the first time. 16 and what was it say? Oh, yeah, here it is. The Sabbath is observed. Matter of fact, let me start up a little bit, So remember, it's the 15th. So just by our recollection, the first is the Sabbath, which is a new moon. The 8th is the Sabbath. The 15th is the Sabbath. The 22nd is the Sabbath. That's 4 Sabbaths. And then the next new moon brings in the new Sabbath. And I'll explain that in a second. So this is when they're gathering manna, obviously. So when it gets down to the Sabbath aspect, because they gathered food, every man according to for his eating, and the sun went outside and melted. Talking about the manna melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day, so what, 6 days after the 15th, 21st, it should be the 21st day, they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. All the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses, and he said to them, "This is that which the Lord have said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath, and said, Lord, bake that which ye will bake today, and sieve that ye will sieve, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning." And they laid up to the morning. And they laid up to the morning. What the hell? Yeah, and they laid up to the morning. And Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, "Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field." So slick people will say, what? The Sabbath starts in the morning. No. You know why that's ridiculous? Because first and foremost, just the logic alone is just ridiculous. Because people act like Israelites were just up all night like zombies. We slept at night. You know what I mean? The day starts at night when the sun goes down. You know what I mean? So, it says during the day. Nigga, of course, because that's when everybody's up and moving around. We're not moving around in the middle of the night. That's stupid. You know, like, it's just so stupid. So that's another aspect. That's another argument. Morning to morning Sabbath, which is madness. Where was that? 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. So you're not supposed to work, gather, pick up sticks, whatever the case may be, on the Sabbath day, as we well know. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people that were on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, "How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws?" Because people were trying to find stuff on the Sabbath. "See, for that the Lord have given you the Sabbath, therefore he given you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out on his place on the 7th day." So people rest on the 7th day. So what does that say? From the 15th, 7 days later, to the 22nd is the Sabbath. So let's see how the moon works. moon, lunar moon phases. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me stop this. This is a visual aid. And then I'm going to pull up other information about the new moon. Phase of the moon. Is it showing on here? Okay, yeah, it is. Here we go. The new moon. Wow, it's dark. Wow. Some people say the new moon is a full moon, which, hey, more power to them people. But let's see. When I click on here, it says what? Oh, let me do that. A lunar month is around 29 and a half days long and encompasses all 8 moon phases, starting with the new to waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. The new moon is the first of the month, and it's a Sabbath. We're going to prove that in a second. So the first, 7 days? Actually, no, yeah, the first quarters, or 7 days is right here. Or excuse me, these two. And then when it gets to the 15th, it's a full moon, half of the month. All the way back around the next 15 days or so. Or excuse me, 14 and 15 days. Because it says 29 and a half. So to all the people that say the Sabbath is every 7 days, it can't be. Because the moon doesn't work that way. The moon isn't 28 days. That's ridiculous. So a lot of people go, oh, well, the Sabbath is every 7 days. All right, well, that means just by doing simple math, 7. So let me do this on my phone. Let's see how the math don't math. You know what I mean? The math is not mathing. So 7 days minus 52 weeks, which is the quote unquote year that we're under in America. That's 364 days. Now the average Israelite that knows a little bit about the Bible, they'll say there's only 360 days to the Hebrew calendar, which is what we teach actually. 360 Hebrew calendar days. But there's extra 4 days according to the calculation. You know what I mean? But how does that work when if you're doing every 7 days as a Sabbath, you're adding days to the calendar of the Most High, and technically their own calculations, because it's only 28 days a month. You know what I mean? So, and if we go by that number, because it's 7 times 4 weeks, 28 days a month, 28 times 12 is 336 days. So there's a conundrum in the math. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. My job, you have me working on the Sabbath. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to survive out here. You know what I mean? Trust me, I've worked plenty of Sabbaths at my former jobs. But here's the thing. If you got to go to work on the Sabbath, obviously you got bills to pay, you got a family to feed, and based off of, our particular SICARII, how we teach the Sabbath is the lunar Sabbath. So obviously it'll change every month. Right now we're on a Tuesday to Wednesday cycle because the new moon was last Tuesday. So if just imagine going to my boss or manager, whatever the case may be, and be like, oh, well, I can't work Tuesday, Wednesday for the whole month, four times a month. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, the job wouldn't have it. Oh yeah, next month I need Wednesday, Thursday off. What? Like, you know how crazy that would sound? So sometimes you gotta know that you're not doing it. You're not willfully sinning for the most part. You need to rectify. Obviously, like, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just what we have to do in Babylon to maintain, and the Most High gonna understand, and that's where the grace comes in. You know what I mean? Unless you have your own business and things like that, then obviously you can control your time, and you have your own self-sufficient income, and that would be our rationale for that. Because, like I said, people don't have the luxury of just working as at their leisure for the most part. You know what I mean? Unless you have your own business and are making solid money on your own. But that's how I would answer that, REA. Because I know you be in the chat a lot, REA. So you good, brother. But you know, the easier, uh, I guess I don't want to say a cop out, but the Friday Saturday doctrine is easier for people that obviously, because most people don't work Saturday Sunday unless you have a particular job, but you get off at 5 p.m. Sun goes down out right now. The sun goes down early, 5:30, 6 o'clock right now. But just generally speaking, most people are off Friday and Saturday, which makes it easier for them to keep the Sabbath on a weekly basis, which is, like I said, to each their own. We just don't teach that. We teach that, the lunar Sabbath is biblical. You know what I mean? So let's go back to what the hell pulled up? Oh, I had the Bible pulled up, obviously. So let me see. Oh, I was gonna play Deacon's video. That's what I wanted. Here it is. Let me see. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the Bible first, and I'll pull up Deacon's video in a second. 1 Samuel, the famous verse 20 and 5. Let's go here. Because this is the most quote unquote controversial passage between lunar Sabbath keepers and Saturday Sabbath keepers, which we know Friday's not in the Bible, Saturday's not in the Bible, but some, when you go to the Greek in the New Testament, when you look up the Strong's, it says Friday in there, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, why would you act like Friday is what we kept? Like, that's ridiculous. We weren't keeping no Gregorian calendar back then. It was introduced in the first century, as we brought out. Deacon and Chief brought that out a while ago. The first quote unquote documented day of the week was like a Wednesday. You know what I mean? 70 AD or something like that, I believe. I gotta pull that up. But let's go here. 1 Samuel 20 and 5. And David said unto Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat, but let me go, that I may hide myself in the field until the third day at even. But the key phrase, tomorrow is the new moon. Let's see what happens. Let's go down in the context, because obviously we know he was hiding from Saul. Saul was plotting to kill him. But let's go here. 24. So David hid himself in the field, and when the new moon was come, the king sat him down to eat meat. So he was supposed to eat the new moon feast, because obviously the moon is a sign of feast. It says the Sabbath is a feast day in Leviticus 23. So, verse 25. And the king sat upon his seat, and as at other times, even upon the seat by the wall. And Jonathan arose, and Abner sat by Saul's side, and David's place was empty. Nevertheless, Saul spake not anything that day, for he thought something had befallen him. He is not clean. Surely he is not clean. Verse 27. And it came to pass on the morrow, which was the second day of the month. Now we just read verse 24. Let's go back up, just in case you have short-term memory. David hid himself on the new moon. Saul he wasn't there at the table to eat the feast. And it came to pass on the morrow, which is the second day of the month. So the new moon's the first day of the month, period. Period. You can't get around it. Shalom, Tadaliam. It's not that deep. Like, what's so hard about this understanding? The new moon's the first day of the week. And we see it right here in the context. Just 2 verses later, or 3 verses later. So we just read in Exodus 16 that what? The 15th and 7 days later, the 22nd was the Sabbath. And as we all can calculate, hopefully, 1 plus 7 is 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. 7 plus 15 is 22. That's how we know we kept our Sabbath based on the lunar cycle way back in Exodus. Does that make sense, family? Like it's just simple logic, simple math. And I already said that the other math ain't mathing, because if you do 7 days straight of 52 weeks in the Gregorian calendar, it's 364 days. If you do 28 days per month, which is 7 times 4, in 12 months, it's only 336 days. Which one is it for the Friday, Saturday keepers? I need that. That's the answer that we need. You know what I mean? Because either way, the math don't math. Because I know for a fact most people will say there's 360 days in a Hebrew calendar year. But where's that number come from? Based on what they're trying to portray as far as the Sabbath is concerned. If it's Friday, Saturday, and it's every 7 days. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much how you explain. Well, it's not pretty much how you explain it, but the traditional days that people have an issue with or don't understand. Because we just said that the moon cycle is 29 and a half days. Why? Because sometimes it can be 29 days, 29 and a half days, 30 days. But let me pull that back up, actually. I think I have it up still. Oh, no, this isn't it, my bad. I need to go to another map. That map was cool, but let me see. Let's see. Because the lunar calendar on Google is off a little bit, you know. Yeah, this is a lot. Damn, that's crazy. They got these big ass calendars. What the hell? They got like a whole. I'm trying to see if they have numbers on these. Oh, is this it? Oh, this is 2024. Let me see what ours says real quick. In January. January new moon is January 12th. Oh, they do have it right. That's crazy. Let me pull this up. Can y'all see this? Oh no, yeah, I got the wrong screen. My bad. See, this is crazy how they had this. Where's it at? Yeah, oh here it is, yeah. So according to our calendar, let me go here. Lunar calendar 2024. So We already have it calculated, obviously, but only for the first 3 months, I believe, January, February, March. So when we have ours, um, this is a little off. Actually, now that I look at it, 'cause I think the big circle is, or excuse me, the double circle right here is the new moon. So yeah, it's a day off actually, but you still get the gist. The gist, and I think that's the first sliver on the 12th, the January 12th date, which we don't have because it has what, excuse me, 31 days in it. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like we just read that there's only 29 and a half days in every new moon. So how the hell is it 31 days in January? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Esau. Why did I share this? This is stupid. Anyways, Shalom Katrina. That's man, Esau's a trip, bro. That's crazy. They still got 31 days in the moon calendar, lunar calendar, based off their own ideology. Madness. Let me just go back to the Bible because this visual aids, Google isn't googling. Amos 8:5. This is a popular verse too, and this is what cuts most traditional Sabbath keepers. Amos 8:5, saying, "When will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit?" So we know that we can't buy or sell on the Sabbath day. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it says we can't sell on the new moon. So the new moon has to be a Sabbath. Like we read in 1 Samuel 20, the new moon's the first day of the month. You know what I mean? Let's go back to this. So like Ezekiel 46. Another popular verse and a dagger to the Friday, Saturday, Sabbath. Testing. So you're a scoffer, huh? Where is boasting then? It is excluded by what law? Of works? No, but by the law of faith. Therefore, we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. Interesting. Interesting. Testing. I'm not sure why you're bringing this up. Maybe you're a Christian. Maybe you're an Israelite that's posing as a Christian or a Christian light. You know what I mean? But no worry. Not a scoffer to someone who can read the Bible. Oh, interesting. Before I go there, let's go here. Let's go to the chapter before. What does Paul say here? For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. Can you reconcile that, sir? Based on what you just read in Romans 3? Because Paul just said the doers of the law are justified still. So can you make it make sense? I'd appreciate that, sir. Testing. Testing my mic. Can you hear me? Testing. And then we're gonna go right back to Romans 3, since this guy thinks he has some type of point. Like this is just retarded. What does it mean when you're justified by the law? When you do it? Testing. I'd love to know. Do you mind giving us your insight since you want to type that to me and break up the lesson? You know? Uh, I told you to reconcile Romans 2 and 13, sir, not Romans another verse. Romans 10 and 11. Great, but can you read Romans 2? That's what I asked you, sir, because I'm going to cut you on that same verse. Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, can I send this dude a link? Because I would love for you to have an open dialogue, not just type in the chat. Because I'm going to cut you for trying to come in here and act like we're not supposed to keep the law. You have no idea what you're talking about. The man that, bro, man, this dude's ridiculous. I'm cursed trying to live under the law. I mean, so was Paul over God in Christ? Let's go right where he said. Let's go Romans 10. This dude has no idea what he's talking about. Wait a minute. What did he post? Akil. Yeah, I talked about dreadlocks first. Am I tripping? Oh, that's Galatians 3. Galatians 3. That's what he posted. Excuse me. For as many as are the works of the law, under the curse, for it is written, curses anyone that can even not all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. That's why it's under curses, because we're not keeping the laws. That's the difference. If you keep the law, you're not cursed by the law. You understand that, right? But that no man is justified by the law on the side of God is evident, for the just shall live by faith. Ooh, the just shall live by faith. Let's see what just means in the Greek. Ooh, this is going to be very, very troublesome. Righteous, observing divine laws. That's what just means. Did you know that, testing? So if you're just, you're going to live by the law with the faith. Do you get it? No, it's not impossible to keep all the law, because your Savior Paul says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. No, I'm not cursed because I'm keeping the law. I'm cursed as a whole under my nation, because everybody as a nation, we're cursed collectively, sir. We're under curses as a nation, but me personally, I keep the law through faith. Do you get it? Do you get it? The word just in the Greek means you're observing divine laws. What is wrong with you? They're equitable, in character or act, by implication, innocent, holy, just, meet, righteous. How are you righteous? You observe the divine laws. In a wide sense, upright, righteous, virtuous, keeping the commands of God. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this dude? What is wrong with this guy? What's the point of? Oh my God! I thought you read Romans. Like, What's wrong with this guy? Does he read Romans, or is he just foaming at the mouth? Romans 3:25. Like, what's wrong with this dude? Let's see. Whom God hath set forth to be propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are past. Christ died for past sins, not all sins, you idiot. What's wrong with this guy? Why are you stopping at verses you want to stop at? Bro, you keep bringing up Romans 3. Read Romans 2 and 13. I asked you to break that down 10 minutes ago. Man, let me put a link in the chat for this idiot. Because I'm tired of typing, bro. What's wrong with you? Salvation by faith, not the law. Is that what Christ says? Click the link, bro. Click the link. Because I'm tired of typing back and forth. Click the link. This dude is skipping verses, not even understanding what he's typing. That's ridiculous. Click the link. Dude don't know a damn thing. Paul's his savior. He ain't post one verse about Christ, what Christ said. Madness. He ran over from Romans 2. He skipped that. Didn't answer that. I went to the Greek in Galatians where he tried to go. That just means you observe divine laws. Skipped over that. Didn't answer that. Now he's back to Romans 3. Talking about what did Christ die for. I just read it. He died for remissions from sins that are past. Your past sins. What's wrong with this dude? Like, I read the Bible. No, you don't. You do not read the Bible. Click the link, bro. Or I'm about to boot you. This is crazy. Dude, an interrupted lesson to talk about nonsense. Christianity. That's what nonsense is. Christianity. Yeah, Tanya. Sister Tanya, you came after this. You got the brother Ayashawad mad. Now let me speak in third person. No, testing. Click the link. This dude's scary as hell, bro. He tried to go to Galatians 3, thought he had some. You don't read the Bible, bro. You don't study. You read the Bible, you don't study the Bible. You're probably not an Israelite. And if you are an Israelite, you need to repent and keep watching this channel. This is a controversial topic, but not really, because the Israelites, we all keep the law for the most part. This is crazy, bro. Dude ran twice. I went to every verse you went to, cut your head off, and now you don't want to click the link. Talking about I'm the star of Satan. Oh my God. The star of Satan. This dude's all over the place. I'm a Caucasian, the true Israelite. Do you see this nonsense? I'm a Caucasian, the true Israelite. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real here. Like, let's be real serious. Can you click the link though? Like this is, bro. Like, come on, bro. Can you click the link? That's all I want to know. Let me put it in the chat again one more time. Testing. Click the link. You got 10 seconds. Matter of fact, you got 1 minute to click the link, or you're out of here for this nonsense. Because you've been cut already. You scared to answer the questions. Now you try to throw shade at the lily that I'm wearing, or we represent. This dude's ridiculous. Dude's scared as hell. That's what Edomites do. They get cut and run and try to make fun of us like that matters, bro. Dude, talking about he's an Israelite. Are you kidding me? Like, bro, if you don't knock it off, he's a true Israelite. Nigga, you don't know the Bible. Oh, man. This dude got embarrassed in 30 seconds flat. Thought he had something. Like, bro, you kidding me? Paul's your savior. You didn't even post what Christ said. You say he's going to post what Christ says about people like me, but you didn't because you don't have shit. You love Paul, don't you? We love Paul, but you love Paul for the wrong reasons. Oh man, listen, this dude, man, this dude's a clown, bro. Like he thought he had something. Oh man, yeah, he definitely don't want to click the link. I gave him a chance. Merkaba, Merkaba, that is your star, not a lily, bro. Yeah, he's a Christian. I'm assuming he got a new page when I blocked his dumbass. Ah man, Esau is so stupid. Oh, it's a star. Oh, it's a star. Wow. Is that what a star looks like? Can you please tell me? I would like to know. Can you tell me, please? Can you tell me if this is what a star looks like first? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I agree, Joshua. This dude's on real Snow White. He is skiing down ski slopes with his nose. Madness. You know what I mean? Dude don't know a damn thing. Trying to debate in my chat, scared to click the link. He's getting blocked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just put him in timeout again. Don't worry about it. I just wanted him to click the link, but he's scared. He want to type in the chat. I don't know how he found my page. Like my page isn't even, you know, popping, but I got 5,000 subscribers, which is cool. But I usually don't have scoffers, you know what I mean? Because this is only my second week going live in a year. I haven't been live in over a year. This dude comes to my channel, scoffing in my chat. Ran from every question I wanted to ask him. Didn't respond to anything. And I was supposed to be taking his word as bond. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Don't even know what a star looks like. How dumb are you? Like, come on, bro. Esau's stupid as hell. See what happens when Esau comes in the chat. Try to be cordial with him, Try to be cool. But he wants to be uncivil, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to answer questions. Pull up on Merkaba. How about you click the link in the chat and go live? Ah, man. Dude has got several pages, I guess, to which you just scoff at. Merkaba, mysticism. Where am I at? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up for the people. See what he's talking about. The Merkaba mysticism. Merkaba Hebrew. Merkaba mysticism. Cherry mysticism is a school of early Jewish mysticism, 100 BC to 1000 CE, which is obviously after we were scattered. Centered on visions such as those found in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1, which doesn't make sense. Like, how is it based on what? All right, whatever. Concerning stories of ascents to the heavenly places, palaces, and the throne of God, the main corpus of the Merkaba literature was composed in the period 270 AD, although later references to the chariot tradition can also be found in the literature of the Chassidia Ashkenaz in the Middle Ages, which is way later as well. A major text in the tradition is the Masa Merkabah Hebrew. So basically, some wayward Israelites maybe made this up. And that's pretty much what it is. What else does it say? I mean, where does it say to have a star at? I don't see a star here. Like, what is this guy talking about? Is there a star here? Like, is that even a star? Like, What's wrong with this guy? No, I'm reading the history, sir. I'm gonna show it in a second. I just want to read the history. But this is this is the chariot right here, the circle of fire. Even though obviously we don't agree that's what it looks like, but Ezekiel describes that in his in Ezekiel 1, which is what this is talking about. Oh, so they basically drew this from Isaiah and Ezekiel's visions. Like, so it doesn't make no sense. Like, come on, bro. The Merkaba is not the symbol; it's the doctrine for the most part. But this is what it's talking about. This is what he's referencing images, the Merkaba images, which is the 6-point star, which is not what they were doing. Like, doesn't tie back to no Jewish mysticism or Israelite mysticism. How do we know this is what they were using back then? Because these are just Google images. This isn't archaeology, sir. Where's the archaeology? Can you show me the star? This is a star Molech now. Oh my God! Come on, bro. You can't be this stupid. Star David. There's no Star David, bro. Man, this dude is so retarded. Let me pull up my screen. Let me share my screen again. I'm just waiting for this dude to click the link. Like, he's really disrupting class, but it's not a problem. Let's go back to the Bible. Let's look up this Star of David. There is no Star David. There is no Star David, sir. No, it's not the reason for it. That's stupid. So the Star of Molech is that symbol? Let's look it up. Because this guy doesn't know a damn thing. And I'm going to go to the Bible and show how he doesn't know anything either. Oh, the Star of Molech. Oh my goodness, the Star of Molech. All meaning Satan. Wow. This guy is smart. Here goes the Star of Molech, you guys. Here goes the Star of Molech, the Merkaba. Even though Molech was around long before 100 BC, like where it says it came from, supposedly. Where's Molech at? You see how this is just dumb? Look. Let's go here. Look how stupid this is. Acts 7:43. And we're gonna go there in a second. We're gonna go to the Amos version though. But where the picture at? What the hell? Where'd the picture go? I thought there was a picture attached. That's weird. I guess I can't get the other picture. Molech, where is this showing? Can y'all see this? Because I'm not on StreamYard yet. This dude's stupid as hell. This isn't archaeology, sir. That's like, come on, bro. Let me just look up Molech and see what it says. Because I do believe there was a statue of Molech. This is Molech right here. Can y'all see this? Matter of fact, this picture. Can y'all see this? I'm gonna try to go zoom in on this. This dude's a damn idiot. No, you can't see that. Let me go back. And then I'm gonna go to the Bible and dispel his stupid, dumbass logic. This is Molech in the ancient world. This is a statue. Where's the star at on here? Can you show me where the star is? Like, can you point it out? Can you show me where the star is on this statue? Like, is that possible, sir? I would love to see it. Sir, can you show me where that star represents Molech, please? I'm begging you, please. Please let me know. Like, please. Because this is getting ridiculous now. You have no idea what you're talking about. Zero, zilch. Like, this is getting crazy. First, he can't defend his doctrine because I cut him there. Now he's trying to talk about the symbolism and we represent Satan. Like, that's stupid. This is Esau for you. He done got 4 channels because I blocked him on 3 because he wants to get his point across because he can't answer the Bible questions I answered him or asked him earlier. Isn't that crazy? I don't know the Bible, but he knows the Bible. But I asked him 2 questions based on the same verses he used, and he ran from it. Now we represent Satan. Isn't that real Christian like? I address every point he makes, but he doesn't address mine. It's madness, bro. Now let's go back to the Bible because he wants to bring up Molech. Let's see what Molech is. Because I just showed you the picture of Molech, right? The statue. You know, Amos 5:26. Let me pull that up real quick. But this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know the Bible. Amos 5:26. Matter of fact, my bad. Let me pull it up on the screen just for people to witness, show and prove, like we usually do. I can't believe this guy came on the channel. Like, this is obnoxious. This is the same verse he quoted. We can read it in any version of the Bible, but we're going to go to the Hebrew. That's something he doesn't do, you know. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Molech and Chion your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. Whoa. We made a star. What's a star in the Hebrew? Star doesn't really give a clear definition. What is a star here? A star as round or as shining, figuratively a prince, stargazer. Doesn't really say anything about a literal star, a 6-point star, sir. But let's go here. Chiun. Let's go to the Hebrew for this. Chiun, an image or pillar, probably a statue of the Assyrian Babylonian god. That's what I just showed, you idiot. It's a statue. It's not a 6-point star. What's wrong with this dude? Man, why do I even play with these stupid Christians? What's wrong with this guy, bro? Like, come on, bro. We just read that a star is a circle, and Chiun, which he's saying that we represent, is a statue. Where's 6-point star at, sir? Where'd he go? Is he in the chat? Did he leave again? Did he get cut? Is he bleeding out? Where'd he go? I thought he knew the Bible. I thought that was a 6-point star. I thought that was Satan's star. Where does it say Satan at anywhere? We already discussed the Merkaba. It's a doctrine. It's not the symbol, you idiot. What's wrong with this guy? I can't believe he came into my chat with his nonsense. But hey, it ties into the title, controversial topics. So he came in just to, you know, I don't know what the sun is. We're not talking about the sun. We're talking about Chiun and the verse you just referenced. Chiun is an image or a pillar. I just showed you the image, which is a statue. It's right here. Probably a statue. So, man, I'm about to block you too. This dude's stupid as hell. Now he's changing the topic again. If you think you're on a moving earth, you're insane. We don't think the earth is moving. Stupid. This dude is dumb as hell, bro. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Now he just changed the topic trying to find something. Your star is satanic. Prove it. Show it to me. Show it to me, please. I'm waiting. Like, like please. Like, can you prove it? Like, you're all over the place now, sir. Like, you're all over the place. Oh, man, this is dumb. I can't believe how stupid this guy is. Matter of fact, I'm about to turn my camera on. This guy got another page. Man, 6 lines, 6 points. Show me where that's at in the Bible. Show me where the 666 star is in the Bible. Because I'm waiting. I'm going to show you the sign that we have, matter of fact. Let me turn my camera on for a change. This guy's an idiot. Can y'all see? This is a sign we usually bring out to camp. The lily's right here. The top of the pomegranate. Obviously the menorah, you know. But guess what? There's more. When you do go up here, you see that picture right here? Is that a 6-point star? It looks like it according to this bozo. But guess what? When you look at the top of the menorah, this is the image right here. That's what it says. That's what it looks like from the top. All these images are similar as well. But guess what? This cuts your whole ideology, sir. Because when you look at the menorah from the top, like when you're standing over it, a real menorah, it looks just like the 6-point star. Wow. Satan. We represent Satan. That's what's going on here. We represent Satan, sir. You're right. This is a satanic symbol, the menorah. You know, that's what we're into. Oh my God, this dude has nerve, bro. Like this is, sir. That symbol was around long before the Merkaba. Long before. The Merkaba comes around 100 BC. We already got conquered by the Greeks by then. What's wrong with you? So you mean to tell me in Amos, matter of fact, let's go. When did Amos live? Because I'm going to cut you right now. Amos, the prophet, I believe it's around the 7th century. Amos the prophet. Let's see. Because I'm going to cut this dude. Oh, yeah. So Amos is talking about the star is 700 BC, but the Merkaba is 100 BC. So yeah, we have to add this up. We have to do the math. We have to do the math again. Let's go here. Just to show and prove. Amos, right here, an older contemporary of Hosea and Isaiah. Amos was active 760 to 75 BC. So according to this guy, when Amos is writing Amos 5 and 26, he's talking about the star of Molech, which is the star he's talking about, the 666. There was no 666 back then, you idiot. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. Like, bro, I just told you that the Merkaba is the doctrine. It's not the symbol. This guy's dumb. Like, is he like, chat, is this guy stupid? Type of one in the chat, this guy's stupid. Like, I can't believe how dumb this dude is. It doesn't matter if we know about the Merkaba. Merkaba is a doctrine. It's not the symbol. Because clearly the symbol, when you view it from the top of a menorah, is the exact same symbol. What's wrong with this guy? It doesn't matter what they know. I'm here to teach you too, because you don't know a damn thing. You've been running all over the place. You ran from the Bible verses. Now you're trying to bring up the symbol when you're wrong about that too. Tell me it's the Star of Molech. No, it's not the Star of Molech. The Star of Molech is the statue. That's what a star is. It's an upright statue, a pillar. Like how you say a celebrity's a star. They're stars because they're pillars of the entertainment world, things like that. That's in reference to that aspect. They're not symbols. They are symbols in reference to what they represent, but not an actual symbol as far as a star or a quote unquote 6-pointed star, hexagram, whatever you want to call it. This dude is an idiot, bro. Like, this is really like low hanging fruit. Like, this dude's dumb. He has it all right. Then you talk about if we believe the earth is moving, we're dumb. Like, bro, we never believe that. You don't know what we teach, clearly. And clearly don't know the Bible. You don't know history. This dude's remedial, bro. Like, he's low level, like really low level. I really can't believe he came in here and tried to pull this off. He didn't want to click the link. I tried to give him a chance. He probably be talking more. I give him more leniency if we were on live. Sir, it doesn't matter what earth model we teach. You don't know the Bible. This is the Bible. This is the Bible school. We teach the Bible here. Why don't you go look up other SICARII channels and find out what we teach about how we feel about the earth? Yeah, this guy's out of here. See how long it takes for him to make a new channel. So now he's running from the Star Molech doctrine, the Satan star that we wear. He's running from that again. He thought he had something there. Wrong. Yeah, they never click the link. You know, this is my first time ever sending a link to anybody. Because like I said, I ain't been alive in forever. Now this guy is getting beat up, you know, through the font, you know, and through the doctrine. He's scared. I want to change the topic. We're earth model. Who cares? Doesn't matter. The Bible says worry about what we're supposed to worry about, not what we can't prove or what we can't what's above us. It says the world what's above us, you know what I mean? Like, we know what we believe about the earth. Man, this dude got 10 damn channels. I'm going to block all of them too. That's all. I don't have time. I don't want to be on this long. It's already been 2 hours. This guy took about an hour of my time, or the people's time. The firmament is called heaven. Good job. Who cares? The firmament is not called heaven. The firmament is the firmament. Heaven is above the firmament, and heaven is below the firmament. It's pretty simple. This dude's just dumb. Like, like really, like, I can't believe he came in his chat. Like, I guess he thought he had something. First, he tried to go to the Bible, cut him on that. Now he's trying to go somewhere else. Whatever. And God called the firmament heaven. Great. The firmament is heaven. So the invisible dome is heaven. All right, great. What else, sir? What else? guy's stupid as hell. The firmament is heaven. What's the firmament then, smart guy? It's not a dome. Like, why do you like? Bro, this dude got 10 damn accounts. Like, I'm just like, I really don't have time for it. Like, he came in here just to scoff. Good luck. We don't need luck, devil. You're gonna be destroyed anyway. Like, we need to learn from you. Like, you kidding me? Dude got beat the hell up. Now he wants to talk about we're in a cult. Nigga, you're in a cult. You don't know a damn thing. I already embarrassed you. You were scared to click the link. I wonder why. Then you changed the subject twice. Yeah, that's damn right, Tanya. Let's see what Paul says about being in the cult. Matter of fact, let's see what Paul says. Let me go to the NOT. Oops. Acts 24 and 14. Let's see what Paul says about being in the cult. Let me share my screen for the idiots in the back. Since this guy knows the Bible so much, I guess he didn't read this. Acts 24 and 14. But I admit that I follow the way which they call a cult. Ooh-wee. They said Paul was in a cult. Paul taught the laws of God. Paul taught people to keep the laws of God. So I'll be in a cult, sir. You're in the worst cult. You're in Christianity. And you're Edomite, so you don't understand the Bible in the first place. So it's no marvel. We don't marvel at devils that come on here and try to scoff. It's not a problem. You know what I mean? And I firmly believe the Jewish law and everything written in the prophets. So, I mean, the devil's a lie. You don't know the Bible, you know, and it's just simple to cut devils. You know what I mean? He was a low level devil at that. You know what I mean? Very low level. But it's all good. I had to show and prove for you guys. Well, oh my god, I could have swore I blocked this dude. Like I really could have swore I blocked this dude. Like, am I bugging? Like, did I block this dude from the chat? Like why are you trying to debate me? Like, I really don't get it. I can't tell anyone what the earth is. Sir, we're not talking about the earth. We read the Bible. You were wrong about the Bible. Now you don't want to go back to the Bible. I wonder why. Remember the shirt I showed y'all earlier? Remember the shirt? The Lord's Most Wanted? He's related to the Lord's Most Wanted. He's a devil, man. He's a devil. No marvel. This guy doesn't know the Bible. Paul's in a cult. We're in the same cult that Paul was in. Why? Because he believes in the laws and the prophets. This guy doesn't. So he's quoting all these Paul verses, but doesn't know a damn thing. Doesn't know what Paul teaches. Doesn't understand what Paul teaches. He's an Edomite. He's a devil. He doesn't know a damn thing, man. You know? Ah, man. The biblical earth. I mean, I guess we'll let the Edomite tell me what the biblical earth is. Yeah, he got 7,000 accounts, Joshua. This dude, he just wants to be seen and heard from Israelites because he knows his doctrine doesn't stand a chance. He knows he knows he's finished. So he's trying to get his 15 minutes of fame, knowing that nothing matters. He's already his fate is signed, sealed, and delivered. He's being destroyed. He's going into slavery. He's being destroyed. So you'll know what the biblical earth is when you're off the earth. You know, when you're in the spirit realm, and then your spirit gets destroyed. I'm not going to tell you. Tell me how being in timeout looks like. That's what I want you to tell me next time you make an account. You know? Yeah, dude. Tanya. Yeah, Tanya, you know. Tell him to get further. Yeah, they trying to slow down the process. They can't slow down the Most High's word. They don't know what's going on in the earth. Whatever earth he believes in, he don't know what's going on in the earth. He probably believes he's already saved. He's singing and dancing in church. He's probably at church right now. You know, I believe that much. He might be at church right now. You know. Dude is remedial. Like, I'm gonna be on here for another, because I'm in Cali, obviously, so I'm gonna get another 13 minutes till 12, till noon before I get off. So I guess y'all can ask questions in the chat. Esau the imbecile came in and got his ass cooked. I'm gonna eat my food. I ain't eating nothing yet. I'm just eating some grapes right now. But that was a good little exercise. You know, I was at camp yesterday, edifying our people. Ow. That is not a question for me. Because guess what? If I knew what it was, I'd be doing it. And I don't want to blaspheme. You know? The only reference we see in the Bible is when somebody says to Yahushua, when he does miracles, this basically of Satan pretty much. So that's the best I can tell you. Ah, man. You got another channel, y'all. Yeah, there's some grapes right here. Some grapes in the jar. Red grapes. This is my first meal of the day, Tanya. You know, I'm tearing them up. Ayana Bar, REA. You know, I'm going live every Sunday moving forward. So be prepared for that. You already know, Katrina. Red grapes are better. I like all grapes though, but red grapes taste a little bit sweeter. It's all good. Nobody got questions? 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left. The only place I've seen grapes with seeds is Walmart, which is kind of crazy. The Whole Food spots, the farmers markets out here, that is, I haven't seen them yet. Even though I don't really see too many farmers markets, but I'm gonna still eat these things. Anybody with questions, you can ask now, or forever hold your peace. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Cali, but I ain't seen, like I said, the only seeded grapes is in Walmart, which is very, very troubling. you know, excuse me. I guess the idiot disappeared, but it's all good. Hey, man. I'm just sitting there eating grapes, looking at the chat. Nobody got questions. It's all good, but I'm here for y'all. I tried to get somebody on the live for the first time, gave him the link, but he took off like Usain Bolt. Oh my! Do you see how, bro? Do you know it's genetically impossible for Adam and Eve to have been dark skinned? This is a racist. This is a staunch racist right here. Let me guess, because white people said so. It's fucking dumb. So, pardon my language. That is dumb. So the white man was the first on Earth, according to this guy. The mutant, the literal mutant. White people are mutants. Do you know that? Everything's recessive. The skin, their eyes, their hair. Like, come on, bro. You're a mutant. Do you know dark skinned people are actually dark and Caucasians from inbreeding? He's just talking. He's just typing. White people came around through Esau, through mutation. It wasn't through inbreeding. Inbreeding is what you guys do. Inbreeding is what white people do. We don't inbreed as black people. That's ridiculous. I don't know who this is. I have no problem looking it up, but I don't believe that. only people that inbred in reference to the Bible were Lot and his daughters, which brought about the Asians. But in reference to what goes on today, I'm dark due to this guy's just dumb. So black people are inbreds that birth white people. So who's mutated? Black people or white people? Because now he's trying to say black people come from white people. Doesn't make sense. We're dark because we inbred. How does that work? Like, bro. Yo, this is funny, bro. This is classic. Look for this. If the Bible is literally true, Adam and Eve were most likely platinum blonde. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, family. Adam and Eve were platinum blonde Caucasians made from the dust of the ground, which is brown or dark brown, but they're platinum blonde Caucasians, recessive genes. God made recessive people first, right? Wait a minute. So where did black people come from again? Because Adam and Eve were the first people according to you. So where did black people come from? Can I get that answer? I would like to know. Are you telling me that white people can create black people now? I will let to know. Why would I pull up that bogus ass paper? Like, this dude's stupid as hell. This is what happens when racists get in the chat. He hates the Bible so much. He hates the Israelites so much because of what the Bible literally says. It says God is black and Jesus Christ is black and the Jews were black. But all of a sudden, Adam and Eve were platinum blonde Caucasians. Like, what? Bro, Caucasians weren't even around back then. Like, what is Caucasian isn't even a term back then. I can't do it. He's out of here. I only got 2 minutes or a minute left. He's gone. He's barred from the channel. He got his clan in here. I don't know how 2 of the accounts got in here, but they're both gone. You know, I don't have time for it. A dark-skinned man wrote that Adam and Eve were white. Sounds like a coon to me. No problem. Sounds like a damn sellout coon. That's all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what white people try to say and do to discredit the Bible and the truth. Now Adam and Eve had to be white, platinum blondes. Wow. And a black person wrote it, so it has to be true. Because a black person wrote it, and we're quote unquote black, right? I've heard it all. So white people created black people, according to this guy. He didn't answer that, but that's what he's saying. We come from recessive genes. Madness. That's all I can say. But this is the last hurrah. Any last questions before I get up off here? It's 12 o'clock on the dot. You know, the racists came in droves. The same chat or same person, I'm sure, with different chat or channels. Got his ass cut up. Changed the topic because he couldn't deal with the Bible. Now he wants to talk about the star, and now white people are the original people. Yet they burn in the sun. Dehydrated skin cancer, all type of ailments, and prone to get what's the other term? They're prone to get addicted to drugs faster, have all type of diseases that are way more than ours, but they're the original man. Imagine that. Imagine people that have lice living in their hair are better than us, where lice can't survive in our hair. Imagine being ate up by the sun on a daily basis and turning red in the sun and getting burnt to a crisp. But where are the mutants? I just don't get it. And he's back in the chat in another profile, about to get blocked again. Yeah, come back in. Keep coming in actually, so I can block all your pages. That's what I'm gonna do actually before I go. So for next week when I go live, you can't be here. Well, I'm pretty sure you'll make other channels by then, but you know, I have a fully loaded clip, and hopefully I have another moderator in here so we can just snipe you, dumbass. Because you can't deal with the Bible. He left the Bible. He left the Bible alone, completely alone, because he had his head chopped off on that, in that reference. Now he's trying to talk about science and other things, but that doesn't work here, sir. Damn devil. I'm gonna leave in 3 minutes. Shalom, Tanya. Shalom, sister. Appreciate it. All praises, Joshua. You know, I'm gonna get out of here in a second. Hard to beat the Gad. All praise to the Most High. You in the 707? Where you at in Cali? You in Vallejo or what? Fairfield? You know we in the city, bruh. Pull up. You dig? You know we in San Francisco, California. Going crazy out there. It's lit too. Pull up on us. Kwame Asharala. Shalom. Oh, Garland? Oh, this guy. This guy Garland is funny. Shalom though. But yeah, man, I got 2 minutes. I was waiting for that idiot to pop back up so I can block the rest of his channels, but I'll wait till next week. It's all good. Hope y'all enjoyed as much listen as I got to before the idiot came. You know what I mean? But it's all through the spirit, you know. Had to show y'all live how I cut people up, you know. Even though it's not the objective, but people come against the truth. You know, we got to stand up, stand strong, be zealous like SICARII is, and be the daggerman that Most High calls to be, you know. It was easy work, very easy work. Shalom, Katrina. Appreciate it. The water, sister. You know. Oh, yeah, like and share the video. Support the ministry at the bottom. SICARII SF on Cash App if you can. You know, super chat, super thanks, whatever the case may be. Hey, man, we here for y'all. You know, SICARII get down. Next week, we're going to have another topic. I'm going to think about it throughout the week. You know, be better prepared. But, you know, everything's always through the spirit. Khan, Travis Scar, the water, brother. I know you dedicated. You and all this SICARII chat supporting. It's all love. You know? But that's my time. I had another extra minute for y'all. Appreciate y'all that tuned in. Everybody's going to watch in the future. You know, I might isolate the little. Well, I'm not going to isolate because it didn't go live, but y'all see me go into the daggers for the Edomite, but y'all can take this, learn from it. You know what I mean? Like I said, go to the different pages, subscribe to SICARII channels all throughout the states. You know what I mean? The main page, SICARII San Francisco, SICARII DTX, SICARII Houston, or Space City now, SICARII Miami, SICARII Atlanta, SICARII Memphis, SICARII Long Beach, SICARII San Diego, you know, SICARII Riverside, SICARII New York, New Jersey, SICARII Philly. Who else? Who else we missing? Do we still got SICARII Toronto? I'm not sure. Either way, you know, just tune in all SICARII channels, brothers and sisters. We don't keep bringing out the word, keep out the proof, the truth, the history, the archaeology, everything to show y'all how to defend the doctrine, be right in the spirit, build yourself up, build your family up. eventually we endure to get out of this place. We see what's going on in the climate of the world. And like I said, the sooner we get right, sooner we see the elect, sooner we get out of here. So with all that being said, I'm going to close out. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Mashak, Yahushai, and say Shalom.